Rainbow RCA tablet. We have fewer than 100 remaining, so check in that rainbow, so check with your service representatives for details. Well, I'm Shannon. I hope you can find me on Facebook because every week I post a tip, and boy, when it comes to getting organized, one tip is you need the right products to help you get organized. Origami is a family of products here at HSN that no tools, no crazy installation, no wacky assembly. But they are taking organization into fashion-forward designs. And if you missed this during our big organization or back-to-school event about a week ago, or during our crafting event on Tuesday, this is the largest number of drawers that we offer in any origami. It is a runaway customer pick and favorite. We almost never get to share it on the air, which it's nice that they have it in the show for me. And that 4-pay flex pay is done at midnight. So you can get it on 4 flexible payments for this show and this show only. So what is it and what do you have to choose from? Remember, it all collapses. Tracy Rose is gonna give you all details in just a few moments, but we have this beautiful, are we officially calling this silver in the system? Okay, platinum with that great walnut. Then we've got all fancy. Here's our teal with the walnut. This is one of our most popular choices. I don't know if you can see it. I'll move this to the side, Mark. But there's our white with the walnut. And we also have the bronze, which is on, oh, here we go. Here's the bronze, right? Or is that antique? That looks like the antique. Well, you know what? I'm gonna defer to the experts on this one. Tracy Rosa is joining us from home. Tracy, is this the vintage bronze? It is, right?
Yes, it is the vintage bronze. And what you need to know about the vintage bronze, it is a very rich chocolate brown with specks of gold in there. So if you have hardwood floors, if you have dark cabinets, this is gonna be the wonderful solution to any storage needs that you have in your home. And listen, you're right, Shannon, this is the biggest drawer system that we have. And I love this one so much because we have added that wonderful wood design, okay, that wonderful wood texture along with the metal texture. So it really is kind of keeping up with that fashion forward, that design forward technology that, you know, you open up a magazine, you see like, oh, okay, this is where the trend is going. So we've kept it. So it's not just about organization. It literally is about, you know, getting organized and having your home look just as beautiful. So the way that this works is it comes to you just like this. Now, many people will say that the hardest part about origami is literally taking it out of the box. So here you go. You take it out of the box. It's kind of like an accordion. So you open it up, all right? And you've got 2 different areas right here. They open up perfectly. Now, this top shelf is already attached. So what you do is you swing this over and then you're just, again, this is gonna be the hardest part. All you have to do is line up. There are a couple little holes. There are 4 little holes. You line it up with the different pegs on the base of this. So once you kind of swing that over and then you line things up perfectly like so, there you go, there you go. And then you just kind of put it perfectly into place. So, like I said, the hardest part is lining up those holes. Once you do, there you're good to go. So now you just start putting the drawers in. There's nothing crazy about our drawers. There are no wheels on these tracks, so there's nothing to kind of get derailed, and you just slide them in. Now, the great thing about this is that it's powder-coated steel. So that means that these are not gonna rust, they're not gonna chip, they're not gonna corrode. You have that wonderful fine mesh, so nothing is gonna fall through those. You've got the wonderful handles here. 3 different size drawers. So you've got small, medium, and large. So very easy to store stuff in. And like I said, nothing is falling through there. So you can use this in every single room in your home. Plus, you can use this in the bathroom. You can use this anywhere. And that's what we love so much about origami, because we've really taken the work out of getting organized. Because I think that we all can relate to that one story where it's like, okay, you get the box home, you've got a big drawer system, you open up the box, and what do you have? You have, you know, 10 different pieces, you've got 5 different bags of tools, you've got little, you know, stuff like that. it really is that wonderful solution. So look at this. You've got a hot mess going on right there, and you open up your origami and you're good to go. So whether you're a crafter, whether you are you want to use this in the bedroom, whether you want to use this in the closet, whether you want to use it in the guest room, whether you want to use this in the pantry, it really is that perfect solution, Shannon.
It is, and it's the most bang for the buck. The 10-drawer system is the largest configuration that we offer, but it's not so unwieldy or overwhelming. It's not one of those big organizational things you put together and then suddenly it stays there as if it were a landmark for all time. So you just choose your color of choice. This is that vintage bronze with the walnut. There's your platinum with the walnut. Gray is one of the hottest decorating colors in America right now. So any room in the house, that gray with the walnut is a top pick for sure. Here's our white with the walnut, which is always a big and bright seller. And then our teal with that walnut top as well. 4 flex pay is for this show. So that 4 flex pay is done at the stroke of midnight. When you see the new Iman jeans coming up at midnight with Miss Amy, then you will not be able to get it on the 4 flexible payments, $42.49 plus shipping and tax on your credit card, 653-217. Tracy, it really is true. We love origami, but we don't see this configuration very often. This is one that's really hard for us to keep in stock, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think once people see it, they get it. Like, for example, okay, our really good friends, Rob and Jackie, came into town. They were here from LA, and they were here yesterday, and I had this all set up, and they're like, oh my gosh, what is this? And I showed them the whole system, and Jackie was like, this would be great for my closet, because we all know how much it would cost if you had to customize a closet, you know? But here you have 13 inches off the wall. You have about 2 feet and 6 inches across and the same height. So it's 2.6 across and 2.6 up. But the amount of storage that you're getting with this is incredible. I really wish that I had enough time that I could take all the stuff out of the drawers, put it all on the floor. You could see the hot mess that I had, and you would see how easy it is to organize. So up here I have makeup. Right here, I have all of my scarves and stuff, all the stuff in your closet that don't really have a home but need a home. My clutches, all of my clutches go right here perfectly. And then I've got my makeup here. And then I have my white jeans. Down here, I have all my camo jeans. I've got my hair stuff right here. I've got my rollers. What do you do with your hats, your fedoras and stuff like that? Where do you store those? This is a great place to do it. I've got my Beekman wipes. I've got my, what do we have here? I've got my detox, Dr. Nassif detox wipes right here. And then my husband loves, he's obsessed with sunglasses. He's got a sunglass collection that is basically embarrassing, but that is all right here. And that's all in that one storage place. And literally like almost 3 feet by 3 feet design, very slim footprint, powder coated steel. I think this is great for the kitchen, because this top shelf will hold almost 30 pounds worth of weight. So that means your big mixers, your air fryers, your microwave, all of those heavy appliances that take up all of that real estate in the kitchen now can go on top of here. And it's on wheels, Shannon. It's on wheels. That means you wheel it from room to room to room to room. It doesn't have to be that stationary commitment, you know?
It's so true. It's real estate that you can move from room to room. By the way, Rochelle, she loves those magnifying glasses. Paul, RW's on Facebook, as well as my friend Monica Grace from Orlando. Melissa, we love you as well. And we know you're gonna love this origami. If you do use it in the kitchen, as I use so many of my origamis, these aerated baskets are especially helpful if you're putting things, potatoes, oranges, lemons, limes, any of your fresh produce that you typically keep on the counter, but you really want to keep aerated. It's also nice if you have a tendency to have things with a lot of crumbs like I do. Everything falls through. It's easy to clean. So you don't have to worry about any of that. And it does have actually more of a high-end look than you might expect, especially in this kind of price point. Okay, I'm trying to do this backwards. So the fact that I even attempted that is like a little Christmas miracle in and of itself. But Tracy, even when you do it backwards or practically with your eyes closed, it's pretty hard to mess up origami, isn't it?
Listen, Shannon, there are some things that you need to know about me, and you and I have been friends for a long time. If I'm on TV presenting anything, it literally means it is the easiest thing to put together. I do not do complicated. I don't do hard work. I don't like any work on the front end of anything, whether it's cleaning, organizing, or whatever. You know, I like to be able to take it out of the box, put it together. I love this. I love that you have 3 different size baskets, because even in this thin basket right here, crafters love this, because you don't want, 10 drawers of this really thick basket, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with really small items. So you don't want this whole drawer full of, of really small items. So this is great for any room in your house. I'm telling you, crafters love it.